My name is Emily Polanshek. I'm a volunteer with 350 PDX, an affiliate of 350.org, which exists in, I think, 120 countries or something, to build a grassroots climate movement to press from below for change at the highest levels and every level. I'm out here today to hold signs for people driving by who often wave and honk at us and are so happy to see us, and others the opposite. But we are just trying to increase public awareness. And I'm especially on fire today because I saw an article written or published on July 15th citing the words of one of the leaders of the next COP. I think it might be COP 28, that stands for Convening of the Parties, and these are global climate talks, who says that we need to cut our fossil fuel emissions in half by 2030 and that we are way behind. So I'm hoping to help step up efforts at the local level, county, state, our country, because we consume the most energy of per capita, those of us who have the means to do so, than any other country. And we may blame China, but guess who's consuming the products produced in China? We, in the United States, are the top driver of climate change. Let's get on fire. Our house is on fire. I'm someone who was aware of this building crisis for decades, but I was busy raising my children and working full time. But once I retired and found out my first grandchild was due to be born in 3 months, I finally got myself to look this building crisis in the eye and get busy.
And what year was that?
That was 2014. And we have seen the amount of carbon and other heat-trapping gases in our atmosphere continue to increase, even as we've improved in some areas. But overall, that graph line is still going up last I saw.
So my name is Pat Kaczmarek, and I'm with 350 PDX, the Southwest team, and we're an action team. I feel like the most important thing we need to be doing right now is speaking out about the climate crisis and demanding some action at a major scale in order for us to become really involved in a solution to this situation. And so I love being out on the street here and being able to raise awareness. People come by in their cars and they haven't been thinking a bit about climate action until they come up against us, and then they're like at least reminded, and hopefully they are interested in becoming involved and joining our movement. So I really feel like if people would get out on the street even 1 hour a week with signs and letting their neighborhood know that this is an important thing, if we could just grow that movement to be able to be visible, we would really make an impact, and we would be able to start having a lot more political power and be able to influence some of our leaders to make dramatic changes, which is what's going to be needed in order to save our world and the climate that we are adapted to. You know, our planet's going to be here regardless of what we do to destroy it. But if we really appreciate the kind of environment that we have, become adapted to, we need to really change our ways and stop burning fossil fuels as soon as possible. And it may mean a bit of a change to people's lifestyles, but I think it's really worth it to change our lifestyles in order for us to be able to, save elephants and save, zebras and polar bears and all of the wonderful insects that really are important to us, having a livable habitat here. And if we don't do something soon, it's all going to vanish. And to me, that breaks my heart. I just don't know how people can hear this and not be motivated to act.